While you were looking the other way, a quiet crisis boiled over. The latest data from States New Zealand has dropped a statistical bomb on our future. Youth and unemployment in New Zealand has just spiked to a staggering 17.3%. This is not a minor economic blip. This is the highest level of young Kiwis out of work seen more than 30 years as government quietly scrambles to spend localized training investments to put out the fire. A furious war is erupting behind the closed doors over exactly who is to blame for breaking the economy. To understand how we broke a generation, we have to look at how we got here. For years, entry-level jobs and trades were seen as the reliable foundation of the Kiwi workforce. If you left school, you could find a path. But as inflation bit and businesses tightened their belts, the current coalition government shifted gears, fundamentally changing funding models. Budget. Finance Minister Nicola Willis announced a massive pivot, slashing previous fees-free territory policies and instead of fund a doubling of Trades Academy policy down the road. The state claims this preparation will meet a projected economic surge, but structural damage to the immediate job market is already done, leaving thousands of schools leavers stranded with absolutely nowhere to go right now. Let's break down the cold hard numbers. Under the hood of March 2026 household labor force survey, the pain isn't distributed equally. The 17.3% figure strictly targets our 15 to 24-year-olds. Look closer at ethnic data. Pacific peoples are sitting at an 11.9% general unemployment rate, and Maori are at 11.5%. The impact is highly concentrated. Construction, hospitality, and retail, the sectors that traditionally absorb young workers, are frozen at the exact same time. The political class is weaponizing the numbers. Nicola Willis has launched an aggressive offensive utilizing National's internal analysis of opposition announcement to pressure alternative budget. Willis is publicly challenging Labour leader Chris Hipkins to come clean regarding a massive alleged spending gap in their financial plans. It's a high-stake diversion tactic. Keep the focus on opposition spreadsheets so the public doesn't look too closely at 163,000 unemployed New Zealanders currently searching for a lifeline. The controversy. The opposition and trade unions are absolutely pulling no punches. Human rights advocates and frontline labour groups are warning of a catastrophic, permanent brain drain. Council of a Trade Union President Sandra Gray recently sounded the alarm, stating bluntly that without immediate high-wage jobs created locally, our newly trained youth will simply pack their bags and disappear to Australia. The tension is compounding across the country. While the Ministry of Education attempts to placate the Upper North Island with $160 million fund for 1,400 new classrooms, communities are pushing back. They say pouring concrete for future classrooms does nothing for the thousands of young people who are broke, jobless, and facing skyrocketing rents today. The narrative is clear. Critics urge the government is systematically pulling the ladder up from the very generation tasked with building New Zealand's future. So where does the road lead from here? The government's promised Trades Academy expansion won't even begin phasing into schools until the start of the 2027 school year. That means we are facing a massive multi-year economic dead zone for Kiwi youth. If these numbers don't turn around, we are looking at a displaced generation and an accelerated mass exodus across the Tasman. The clock is ticking, and economic data doesn't lie. Is the government's long-term training strategy a brilliant pivot for the future, or are they completely abandoning young Kiwis when they need support the most? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to see your perspective. Don't forget, and we'll see you in the next one.